Alright guys, what is up? We are back for a hopefully good day of Dota 2. We have had mixed days for a couple weeks now, and I've had it. Done. I'm spent. So with that in mind, there we go. Perfect, sound's already ready. We're gonna get started right away. 3,268 MMR. We are going up. I will not be satisfied until I hit 3,500 at the minimum and stay there. Not today, but in general. That'd be a pretty ridiculous goal for today, considering we only have 3 hours. By ridiculous, I mean impossible. Even doubling down 4 matches would only get us roughly 200, which means we'd still be a little shy. And I really doubt we're going to win all 4 double down matches. I only have 3 double downs anyway, so it's impossible. But we'll do what we can. Double down if seems appropriate. I was thinking that, like, Necrophos just is so much weaker now. Like, that nerf that hit him in the patch, increasing his ult cooldown, that's so painful. And increasing the match damage he takes during his Ghost Shroud, it's so painful. Venno, I don't want him anymore, ever again. He can die. So, that is a carry. Oh, if that's the case, then an offlaner might be the spot for me. I'm not much of a support player. Oops. Who's a good offlaner nowadays? Phoenix is still good. He's still pretty solid. Nyx did just get nerfed, so I'm not really so sure that he's great anymore. It's going to really kill his capabilities. And that... Oh, okay. Re-random. I was going to say that ruins it. Actually, Nyx is okay against Enchantress because the first hit she throws, the longest hit, you spike Carapace and she'll hurt herself real bad. Your slow attack speed hurts, but you're mostly a caster anyway, and she'll take a lot of damage from mana burn, being an interior. Let's see what I can get here. Someone on their team. Oh, that's no good. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was hopeful for a moment. Clockwork is painful for Nyx. I don't think that I want a Nyx against a Clockwork. Phoenix might be better. The only problem is that Enchantress can attack me from a long way away, which could screw me. Roaming Slardar? I mean, I guess I could see it working. Just never really see it. Okay. I don't want Spectre to get countered either. There's a couple heroes who are kind of painful for Spectre. It's not, like, heavy, but I still don't want it to happen to Spectre. Jug, well, that could be painful, but I'm okay with this. I believe in the matchup, to be honest. I need it now. I mean, I have 3 less damage. We'll see how it actually fares. I love my Nyx set. It's so pretty. What a pretty Nyx. Nyx. Alrighty. So, Spectre's not great against Blood. That's an example. Blood's a counter to me. There's not a lot of better options in this case. Spectre can take the damage that Jug deals and can afford to be focused a little bit. And they're going to get really hurt. Like, Clockwork's going to die just from his friends attacking Spectre. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's okay. I don't know about Dagon 5. Bloodseeker. It's strong against Bloodseeker until he buys a Blade Mail, which he probably will. Then it's a problem. It is strong against the other 3. Jug, on the other hand, is pretty strong against it. He's always magic immune or not able to be, you know, targeted, so we'll see. Carrie Potter. That's a funny name, actually. I appreciate it. That's a good joke. There's still people out there who don't have pictures? Like, what is that? Just get any old picture, doesn't matter. I'm definitely not double downing. How many tokens do I have to wager? Only 500, so I won't do it now. I'll predict, though. I'm feeling, like, okay about it. It's not a bad matchup. It's just not great. I think the first thing I'm going to need is boots. Mana boots are always good. It helps Spectre, Slardar, me, and Shadow Fiend, so it's definitely a good option here. Shadow Shaman might try to get away with not buying Arcanes, but I'm not buying a mech, so I don't really think that's a good idea. So my damage is, base is 48. I'm getting 3 agility and 3 damage. 48's pretty low. That was the arrow. That's everything they really had to try here. Slaughter messed up Mirana. That's good. It's very good for us. So that particular fight, they were trying to trick me into being in vision and then throwing an arrow. I think that was the plan anyway. Maybe it was just an ad-lib plan. I could have Spike Carapace it, but I don't think Mirana would have died. The stun's not very long. She'd only get the 0.6. I just don't think it was the way to handle the situation, so I'd much rather the way I did it. And the problem here is eventually Jug's going to move on me. And when he does, I cannot stop him. I can't stun him. I can't Spike Carapace him. His spin is his spin. Not letting her have free mana. I'd rather waste the stun now and prevent a little bit of mana than anything else. Ooh, a last hit. Best day ever. Since Nyx has a percentage-based ult, it percentage-based movement speed increase ult. Buying a Windlace is never a bad idea. It doesn't mean it's the right idea, but I think it's going to be a good idea in this particular game. I'm going to buy one as soon as I have the money so I can help avoid Mirana arrows better and get away from Jug. I'll send a TP with it. That was bad. Exactly how I described. Nyx has decent regen. I might be okay. Alright, Windlace. That spike means I hit her, I believe. He's unfortunately at relatively high health. His mana is suffering, but it's not suffering enough to prevent him from casting. Mirana's clarity just ended just now, so it doesn't look like I stopped her. Alright, now I'm fast. Now I will start making Jug suffer for his bad decisions. Like not having somebody up in the air to help. I'm snagging experience here, so this isn't actually the worst thing for me to be doing productivity-wise. Jug still doesn't have boots. Ooh, I'm so lucky. I deserve to be hit there. Verana's trying to push me out of lane. I don't really care much about what she has to say. I'm just going to go grab the rune so that they don't get the chance to grab the rune. Little things like that. Because the wave is still dying now. I might miss one last hit. Yep, I missed one. I'm still getting denies on Jug. This isn't actually as free as his farm should be. He's allowing me way too much room to breathe here. I was going to spend some of my mana for that, because that way Juggernaut feels pressured to use his mana while he has it. And if he does that, he's going to be in a very bad situation. I don't know if I'm going to grab this, but I might as well check. Yeah, I figured. It's worth a look. Well, hi, Enchantress. She's been leveling her Untouchable, so... Jug took a lot of tower hits there. Before Bloodseeker comes for me, or takes more advantage of his position mid, I want to reduce all of his capability.
Look to the foe.
I wish I had been bottom already. Spectre's low, so that means I can probably come in here and hurt Clockwork pretty bad. I guess I'll just secure the rune. No rune. That's unfortunate. No TP for me, so I'm actually not contesting Jug's farm. I'm glad Slaughter finally came top. Not there, but him being there is still important for the team. Whatever keeps Spectre in lane. That was awful. Just trying to pressure him. Little things like this are going to make everything work out in the end. Alright, so I have no mana. It's unfortunate, really, that I couldn't do more down there. I did help them kill Clockwork and get Spectre some farms, so it's probably worth it to us in the whole. But small. Small bits. Jug has 6. Chantress is 4. Mirana's there as level 2. She's not actually doing a good job roaming. That is how you get somebody. Shadow Shaman was going way in, and I took advantage. That's all it is. He TP'd out. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was really good. I'm thinking based on where I am, an Aether Lens might be a good next pickup. It's just like a little thing that'll help. I still want to have mana boots. I need both, truthfully. I could get greedy and like say like, oh, let's disassemble mana boots. My team needs them, so I just don't think that's the way to go. Now no rupture. No rupture is going to change dramatically what he can and can't do. I'm not even going to attack him. I'm just going to follow. He's afraid, so I'm happy. I'll just take this and use it as a way to gain advantage. This Bloodseeker seems to be going a right-click build, which Lonely Campbell implied is not the way. I don't know why Spectre has no farm, but I kind of blame Spectre. Piranha has 600 health, so there's very little I can do in like a quick way. Spectre being mid has no reason. By the way, there's nothing Spectre can do. I don't know what I'm saying, by the way. There's nothing Spectre can do there that's going to benefit. Spectre can't push. Spectre can't help get a kill very easily. It's just with Dagger, that's it. I'm wondering what I can do here to assist. He's about to level up. Yep, there it is. If he dies, it's fine. I have no problems with that. What's about to happen might be more of a problem. Spectre smart. That was awesome. Also, all I need to do is stun and just walk away. Sutter has no worries. The only problem we have now is the Jug's farming. Way better than, you know, our carry. Yeah, we were bound to lose that tower eventually. Nice job with the rotation. Shadow Fiends, that was really good. That was exactly what he needed to do, was come over there so he could right-click much better than I can. That's really sad. There's 3 bottom. Oh god, I just gotta wait. Alright, Jug's not feeling too great. He's actually kind of in a bad spot now. He wants to use his healing ward safely, so he's probably gonna walk into the trees and do that. That could work. That was good. We got a kill. So this is exactly what we need to do. Just take the little kills. And we're actually keeping up because of it. Oh. Whoop. Ooh, yes. More money for me. More money for me. Rana's finally gaining money. And levels herself. Somewhat bothersome, but it's okay. Both shrines are gone. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. I have ult, so I don't mind. Okay, it's already gone. I was gonna say I wouldn't mind going and hitting it just to take damage. Bars from new fire mixtape. You and your hashtags, AfroChick. Always when I don't expect them either. We have to let that go, I guess. We have no capability to do anything else. He's not carrying dust, so I don't really care what he does. He took a lot of damage there. That's a happy thing for us. I just don't really see a lot of potential for me personally to get a kill without a lot of help. A half-decent one-liner. That's the goal, right? That's everybody's goal. A half-decent one-liner. Oh, that was bad. Very bad, very bad. Just gotta chill, take it easy. It actually might be wise to get a Yule's, but I don't know. A Blinks is almost certainly out of the question because Bloodseeker Rupture will ruin it. Didn't stand a chance. I didn't stand a chance. I received the brunt of that, so my team should be able to do more. Looks like we're picking up some kills here. We're going to get Jug and Bloodseeker, which is pretty worth, actually. She doesn't disjoint. That's dead. That's dead. Stand and tank it. I need my level 2 Vendetta. Level 10. Just get me some spell amp, I guess. Getting some extra experience from the wonderful, wonderful denies. He'll get me some extra experience just by being there. Thanks, Shadow Shaman. Oh, he's probably sharing that. There you go. Morana's there. She complicates matters quite a bit. That was not a good ult. Oops. Don't block, don't block. With the 5% spell amp, I'm going to do a lot more. Might help me get some of those kills that I'm going to need really bad. I'm going to try to push the top tower. It's just helpful. Put pressure somewhere. The frustrating part about this entire thing, like me just taking damage, was that I got stuck and didn't even hit the creep. There we go. Now they're gonna push that. I'll chill over here. And then maybe dig and we'll see. Now with the Aether Lens, I gain another 6% in addition to my 5. So actually a lot of damage. The chance is going to be hard to kill because of the Force Staff. Oh, cool. Cool. I was just staying in front of Spectre so I would take the brunt of the damage if somebody tried to attack. Wasn't sure. I'd rather take an arrow than Spectre, you know? Looks like I got some damage in the top tower, which is nice. Mid tower's kind of close to dying. I'm going to see if I can pressure it in the aftermath of this fight. I'm so dead. And the tower went down. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. Dying to Bloodseeker was pretty dramatically bad, but when I wasn't hit by the arrow, I had a chance. Alright, they need to take this, like, now. And by now, I don't mean yesterday, I mean right now. Him, the Shadow Fiend buying a Shadow Blade makes me sad just because I'm already an Invis hero on the team. I have doubts that they're not going to ward for me. And if they do ward for me, it means that his item's basically a waste anyway. They're going to see him coming. You don't buy Shadow Blade if there's a Riki on your team. It's just a rule, you know what I mean? You just don't do it. I'm trying to wait to ult until I get level 2 ult, because it decreases the cooldown and increases the duration, making it significantly more useful. Unfortunately, I'm kind of just like waiting now for lots of creeps to die. There we go. Level 2 ult. Costs more, unfortunately. It's one of the downsides, but I have decent mana regen thanks to the Aether Lens mana boots combo. I think it's a good spot to be in here. Jugs by Manta. Dagon's actually pretty good against Manta. I'm sure they have a sentry down somewhere. I took Jug ult, that's not the worst thing in the world. Wheels. Oh no, Spectre. Yes. Yes. Chasing is probably still a good idea for them. Shafi needs to cast, not attack. There we go, see? Easy. I was there. I ate a Jug ult for my team, and it's fine. It's very depressing, but it's okay. I am the sacrificial lamb for my team. I don't have a lot of magic damage. I'm definitely not going to bother taking the 12% magic resistance. It's not really worth it. I got some wards, so our Shadow Shaman should be pretty happy. I'm going pretty deep in. It might be risky, but I know there's no Jug ult, so I at least have some advantage going right in. Oh gosh. I damaged blood pretty significantly, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I do know they have vision here now. Observer wards. My team is, of course, Shadow Fiend's farming for no reason. He should be pushing. Slaughter is pushing, which is nice, and these two are kind of like half pushing. It's kind of bothersome because they really should be in a better position to do stuff. But it's okay. It's fine. I just don't like when people don't do anything. Like, if you're not pushing right now, not really doing anything. Like, we have ult. The entire point of having Mass Serpent Ward is to use it. Might as well tell it to my team, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean anything if I say it to you guys. What it actually is. Nothing. There are 3, okay. 4. That was huge. This is a big thing for us. We're about to take a tier 1 tower. We're about to do so many things. Probably 2. I'm imagining a tier 2 as well. Yeah, there's no way they can stop us. Even if Mirana was up in time, which she won't be, she can't stop the whole team of us. We're actually relatively good health here. We can't push it any farther, they'll be up. And they'll have a big response. So that was good as it was, though. Sad that I didn't get one of those kills, but that's okay. It works out for us as a team. Spectre got most of them, so always appreciate Spectre getting money. I need the courier. I don't care what Spectre's buying. Spectre can buy it later. That is disaster for them. They can see us now, so they might actually try to get a little bit aggressive farming in the jungle. That's what I foresee here. If that happens, I'll be here to take advantage. So worth. Getting their courier is dramatic, especially in this point in the game when they need to get items really quick. And now they're going to be shut down from getting items because they don't have the ability to get them, you know what I mean? Definitely big. This game should be over. I'm pretty excited about it. This is solid. Oh, got a headache though. Alright, I gotta like mute this guy. I just can't. I don't want to hear the responses, the hero responses on my end. I turned them down for a reason. I don't want to hear his. Alright, a little bit better of a Spike Carapace. It's now up all the time, stuns for longer. We'll see who feels like TPing in. Maybe I can get a kill. Probably not. That's possible. That's a rocket flare, right? Yep, I heard the sound effect. Looking for a kill, but I'll take this farm instead. Push a little bit. It's okay. It's a fair trade. Flavor text. Flavor text of which? That was a hit. That was 2 hits. I didn't mean to steal that from him, but it happened. Oh yeah, okay. Hearing Star's voice, absolutely. Except not. Game's over. Spectre's fed. We're gonna take racks no matter what. They can't stop us. GG. I Spectre has Aegis, but you don't waste Aegis for no reason. And no dust. But I am under thirst, so I'll have to regen pretty fast, so I'm not gonna die here. I don't wanna run away though. Okay, I'm good. If I was Spectre, I would have just gone here, but I guess most of them are alive. Oh, it's 153. I didn't realize it wasn't up. Somebody used it? When? Jerks. Okay, you won't wait for the next one. Thanks, though. I'll take advantage, sure. Ha 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 ha, nix. That's flavor text right there. That's some solid character development. Nix. Right now we're in a really good spot. All we need to do is not like feed profusely, and we got this. We have our racks and a half. We're gonna be knocking on their other racks, their full racks right now. Spectre's gonna call the courier for who knows what. I only called the courier like a total of like 3 or 4 times, and I feel like almost every time it's been somebody stealing it and ruining my item progression. I'll wait for Spectre. There's Dagon 4. Dagon 5 will be ready after that. That's so funny. Get wrecked. Oh, Clock's alive. Of course, he has to be coming for me, right? He couldn't just leave me alone. Obviously, I must have made him mad. Don't know why. But it's a victory. We're knocking on their ancient. Easy from the clockwork. That's nice, I guess. Get a little bit of water because my throat's getting dry. Oh, I need a tip. Who do I tip? Probably my good man, Shadow Shaman. Total conscientiousness. Claim my Rylai's battle blessing, friends. It's the last good reward I'm probably gonna get. Tip me back. Good. I even got my return back. Arcana. And I'm passing the Arcana. That's depressing. I don't have any of these things. Does that appear in Flax Announcer? I would have taken that. That would have been nice. Oh, that's sad. How sad. Instead I get this, and I already know that the Dragonite set I have is way better. So, because I have the cool set. So the Fire Tribunal, whatever that is. There it is. Yeah, no thank you. My Dragonite's super cool, so I'm not going to take that. Oh, 26. Good start. So, my net worth was pretty crap, actually, compared to the rest of my team. I was above Slardar, but I was below Shadow Shaman, which is surprising. Good on Shadow Shaman for buying almost all the support items, by the way. He spent 1,600 gold on them, so add that to his net worth anyway. Good thing was Shadow Fiend was super fed early, which gave Spectre the time to farm that we needed, and then Spectre got a lot of really good kills and fights that escalated dramatically. There are only really good people on the team that could have done anything are Bloodseeker and Juggernaut, and Bloodseeker was being quickly killed in fights because he went, he'd go in and get right-clicked. He has no way to stop it, you know what I mean? We have two really good right-clickers. Slardar was reducing the armor. He didn't stand a chance. And Juggernaut was good, but he couldn't kill the whole team by himself. That's the problem. The damage was actually mostly Clockwork because of that early game. Our damage was mostly Spectre, and then our Shadow Fiend. I did a good amount. Still less than Shadow Shaman, though. He's a champ. That game was actually mostly in their favor for a little while, and then we pulled it back. So net worth. I actually started off pretty high, and I kind of fell into the middle for a while. Slardar was kind of low always. Spectre started off higher, pretty high, and then went into the middle as well, but then caught up. Low. He was good. The only problem was he was losing to Bloodseeker, but he made more of his farm. He came online and said, you know, I'm going to go around and kill everybody, and it worked. Bloodseeker didn't really have that much of an effect on any other lane. He didn't go ganking at level 6 like he's supposed to. Builds on the enemy team. Juggernaut went Yasha into Manta. Why does he have a Manta first? I don't know. Do we have a Silence? No. Do we have a debuff he can throw off with Manta? I don't even think you can throw off Slaughter Alt, but if you can, then the answer is 1. Waste of an item. I hate when people do this. It's not a good first item. It never was, unless there was a reason to have a Manta, like a Silence or something. Diffusal should have come before Manta. He would have done a lot more damage. Enchantress went a very traditional build. I have no problem with that. Would have finished Treads before, though. Very greedy not going Treads before finishing the Dragonlance, or at least right after the Dragonlance. Bloodseeker went pretty typical right-click Bloodseeker, but then added in a Yule's. He kind of went half and half, and it does not work for Bloodseeker. You kind of have to go one way or the other. I just don't think that that was the way to go. If he was going to build right-click, he needed to build a Basher instead of a Yule's. BKB's fine either way, but I think that's mostly why he suffered. Clockwork went for the magic resistance. I don't know why, because our carries are both physical carries. He was basically just doing it for Shadow Shaman's Aether Shock and me, and that's dumb. I have no idea why he would do that. That's such a waste early game. Get it late. Then he also bought a Vanguard. I don't know what he was doing. That was just He should have bought the Vanguard first if he was going to buy an item like that, and then just not bought the pipe for until after this point, like if the game kit was still going. Marana, really greedy for being a roamer, buying a Ring of Aquila. I just don't really find that to be super productive. It's alright, but it's not great. Finished Tread super late because she was buying the wards too. I feel bad for her. And then bought a random Blade of Attack, which I don't understand. And a gem. For me, I guess. I don't know. Overall, that game just went super well. Looking back on it... Oops. Looking back on that game... Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I am not paying attention. I clicked the wrong thing again. Really not paying attention. The reason we realistically won is because they didn't kill Spectre in lane effectively. Ever, actually. I went down and had some very meaningful kills on Clockwork. To give Spectre some room. Something in my eye, too. Oh my gosh, I'm having so many problems. To give Spectre some room to farm, which was a big deal. Top lane, Jug actually let me get way too many denies in, to be completely honest, early game. Which meant that he couldn't come kill me. And because he couldn't kill me, and because Marana kept throwing, you know, they weren't bad arrows, but not successful arrows, he just didn't have anything he could do. Letting me out-level him was a problem for him. He needed to kill me or push me out of lane. And then we get into the team fighting part, you know, right around 6 or any of that, realistically speaking, around the level 6. He's just not going to be as effective, even though his ult is super dangerous. I have ult too, and he doesn't have as much farm as he should. So I would say it comes down to bad item decisions, mostly by Juggernaut and Clock. Bad item decisions, bad playing in the lanes, because they should have killed Spectre, they should have killed me. And also, largely because of the picks. You know, Shadow Fiend is a really strong mid against Bloodseeker. Shadow Fiend should win most of the time. Shadow Shaman and Spectre kind of crap on a Clockwork. Not crap on them, but they win. If it's played correctly. Nyx should lose to a Juggernaut Marana, but Marana was roaming, and because she's roaming, I have a much better chance of standing up against the Juggernaut. And she didn't roam effectively. I would say she was a very poor roamer. She didn't really do a lot for her team. She just kind of was there. She tried. Maybe you could just argue that she messed up. That's the only reason that it was so dramatically different, but it didn't end up helping their team. So they died because of a roamer that didn't have an effect, much of an effect on the game. Bad item decisions, and just the heroes. I mean, late game, what's going to happen? Late game, Juggernaut's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and Enchantress is going to be dangerous, but what's going to happen to Enchantress against somebody like a Slardar, Shadow Shaman, Nyx? Shadow Shaman's Serpents will still attack at full speed, I think. Hold her down. I can do all my spells on her. Slardar can still do his Corrosive Haze. We're still going to kill her, you know what I mean? Bloodseeker suffers to my burst, Slardar's damage, and Shadow Shaman holding him down. Plus, he'll never be able to stand up to a Spectre, so he's kind of screwed. Clockwork will become less effective against people like Spectre and Shadow Fiend because they'll get tanky items. So will Slardar. And I'll just Spike Carapace to slow him down, so it'll be a big, long, drawn-out thing. Marana does still matter, but her damage won't matter as much unless she builds right-click. And Jug can't do it by himself. You know, he's not going to be as strong as Spectre. He might be as strong as Shadow Fiend, but not Spectre, because Spectre is Spectre. That's a large part of why things went, you know, that way. We were pretty much going to win by the way they were playing, which is great. I'm happy to start the day with positive 26 MMR. Works out for me. I'm feeling it. I'm not feeling this headache, though. It's sudden, too. I've been yawning all day, but I'm not tired. I slept plenty. I've just been yawning all day. Whew, here we go. Should be sufficiently hydrated for the next 2 hours. I hope so, because I don't have another water sitting over there. That was it. And I don't like to get up during streaming. I just don't want to. I know you guys wouldn't care. If I was like 2 seconds, like, it wouldn't matter, but it matters to me. So I will be here. Unless I start choking to death, then I suppose I'll go get a water. I saw this thing flash and restart, and I didn't get any message or anything. And it didn't even say I'm going into high priority. So I'm pretty salty. Pretty salty. Did I show you guys my Invoker? I don't remember if I did. I got the claws from a friend of mine. So now I am looking phenomenal. Look at that Invoker. So luxurious. So refined. He is scary. I have a lot of nice sets. Not really a huge fan of Storm set, actually. I don't know why I went to that one. I don't have a Rubik set at all, though. I've been looking... I'm looking to get one, but I just don't really want to in the end. I'm just like, eh. Just eh. I hate his base staff, so you'd think I'd be more apt to, like, you know, get something like his Immortal, but eh. So much work. Classy Wizard. Yeah, he's so awesome. I love my Invoker set. I love most of my sets. Like, I love my Puck, because I love the infused wings, the infused wings of the Ethereal Monarch. Like, look at those. Just the after image. It's so wonderful. It makes it just better. You know what I mean? You're setting yourself up for a pleasant experience. A lot of people I don't have sets for, but the ones I do, I'm a pretty big fan of. Who else do I have a cool set for? I had a pretty good Tinker from the recent Treasure, and then I have the inscribed Mecha Boots of Travel Mark III. Just helps. It makes it look nicer. It's like, look, I'm Tinker. I actually have another set too, I guess. Who knew? Certainly not me. I have like 3 pieces of an set because I'm that bad. A lot of people have like mismatched crap. I haven't liked this set very much. I think it looks kind of bad, but I'm tempted to always have a set. This is taking forever. I'm gonna lose my mind over this search. It's Legion. It keeps resetting. Fine, just reset anyway, right? Find match. I'm one person. You'd think it'd be easy to place me. Cool wings for Scarth Mage. Well, Scarth Mage, let's see. I don't think I have anything for him, but I could be wrong. Can I spell? Oh, I do. I like my set. This is actually my favorite Scarth Mage set. I think it looks nice. I think the wings are sufficiently luxurious for Skywrath. Yeah, you can't type today. It's pretty bad. But I like this set. I'm sure there's other good ones too. Those wings are nice. I've seen them before. I don't think I have them though. That one's alright. Not a fan. The taunt's aggravating. I try not to use it more than like once ever. Those wings are nice. There's a lot of good wings. Something weird about them, though. I don't know. They don't seem like 3D. I hate that. I kind of hate that, too. Let's turn it. I want to see the front. Nah. I don't know. There's some okay sets. Oh, you were like their lore? Huh. A lore fan. The only lore I care about? Pudge. I hide in the woods and kill people, chop them up, eat them, and put them on myself. That's the best lore. The only lore. If somebody wants to like do me a solid and just like shell out the money for a Dragon Claw hook and give it to me, that'd be cool. Just don't think about it. Just do it. Gift it to me. We'll never talk about it again. It'll be like it never happened, and I'll just have a dragon clock. I like to have full sets usually. So like I don't like to mix and match usually, unless I really need to. But I would totally give up this hook, even though I like it, for that one. Because there's just prestige that goes with this one. You throw this thing, people get scared. They're like, "Oh crap, that punch has a dragon claw hook." You know, that's mostly what it is. I look only at the 3. It used to be cheaper, and it bothers me. I should have bought it when it was cheap, before the price skyrocketed. I can't believe we're still looking for a match, by the way. It's been so long. It used to be so much cheaper. It was like $100. I should have bought it. The disappointment's real. I don't know why Dota is not finding me a match, and I'm getting pretty angry. I should have, like, you know, pretty decent priority over some players, because I have a lot of commends. I don't get reports, not that I my knowledge anyway. It's just, I feel like I should be matched quicker than other people. That's all. How are my Spectre games doing, by the way? Still ridiculous win rate. Love it. I want to play Pudge, but he's just not very good anymore. And it makes me so sad. I want a Pudge buff. I want, like, you know what would be nice? A regen buff. A base regen buff. Like, a lot of people like Nyx, Monkey King, got base regen buffs. I just want a little one for Pudge. Just like a little bit. Just so he regens a little bit faster in lane. That would make, or in between lanes. That would make him better. Because then he could afford to rot more. As long as he had time to regenerate, he'd be okay. As it is, he regenerates super slow. So after he rots, it's like, well, I hope you have tangos. Or a salve, because it's going to be a while. Which is pretty garbage, if you ask me. Most average kills. Gyrocopter. Most average kills in a hero actually play, I guess, is Ursa. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, GPM, I care about that. Alk, of course. If it wasn't Alk, then obviously I don't play Alk. Who do I die with a lot? Probably Crystal Maiden. Meepo, really? I've lost all my Meepo games? That's crazy. I'm not that bad. Wowzers. I feel offended. It's just a thing, but... Oh, max GPM, Alk, 1105. I'm proud of that. That's some good GPM right there. And Leshrac. Why was my Leshrac game ridiculous? That's crazy. Anti-Mage, Spectre, Medusa. All the good carries. For kills, it's tie. 2 games, I just went crazy. Weak. Number 1, nice typing, but number 2, yeah. I'm okay as Meepo, but it's not great. I don't pretend I'm one of the Meepos who's going to efficiently run through the jungle with half my Meepos and run the lanes with the other ones. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a pretty lazy Meepo when it comes down to that, but I do cycle through with, like, Earthbind, for example. Like, I'll go Earthbind, Earthbind, Earthbind as I'm running at people. Like, I understand how to play Meepo is the point. If I do not find a match soon, I am going to do something drastic. I might have to restart Dota, to be honest. I don't know. Like, maybe there's an update and it's just not telling me, because that happens sometimes. I assume Sebby's your cat. Or dog. One of them. A pet. If it's not a pet, that's even weirder. Sorry that I'm lounging back. I just don't want to, like, sit up until I get my match. That's my drastic action. I protest. No, I'll sit up. I gotta make my chair stay still anyway. The bolt that keeps it up always comes loose. My first match got found so fast. And this one just gives me the middle finger. It's nice. I didn't know I'd ever learn so much about your animal life. Well, the animals in your life. Whichever. Oh, geez, come on. I want to like find something else to refer to, but I don't know. I don't think that a lot of these even like they're not even that dramatic. It's nice, but a lot of these changes. But the more you know, I want to find something to like teach or learn. Not learn, teach or like talk about. But I don't really know what I can do. I wish you could make like you could drag heroes over. Like I wish I could like drag Abaddon's picture over so I could like do examples. But it's hard. Hard to work without that. I could have like a document open or something, but that's too much work too. So much work. I guess you guys can see what I have equipped for everything. My Crystal Maiden.
Rampage! Holy shizer.
She's not that funny, but she's still my Crystal Maiden. My lovely support.
Defend your ancient. It's kind of the name of the game.
She'll tell you. Alright, finally, the match. Finally. After I start playing with sound clips. Come on, everybody say yes, accept. Yes. Ban Venomancer, ban Venomancer, ban Venomancer. Juggernaut. We'll see if they'll let me carry. Not sure if they will or not. Wowzers. He has picked it. I'm gonna pick Earthshaker because I hate this guy right here. I love the CM announcer. It's not that funny. I liked my Stanley Parable one better for humor, but I had it for so long I had to switch. That's just extra illusions. Blink Stun is what I'm going to end up doing, so there we go. I need that. I also have to do myself a favor. I don't think I've ever listened to it before, so I just want to have that one prepped so when I look I can have it. Let me think what else I want to buy here. It's hard because I need some mana. So that's probably what I want to do. We have a Tide, so Tide can buy the other ward. I don't care what anybody says. That's his responsibility. Legion. Oof, that's a little rough. Don't you feel bad for this guy? This is like the worst. 2 hours of your life and negative 50 MMR because of ridiculous things that we've seen before, you know? It's very sad. Supposedly. I mean, we're trusting, of course, that's true. You gotta bear through it though. You have to accept that, hey, stuff happens. Good stuff will happen sometimes too. Eventually, the same thing will happen in reverse, and you'll just have someone who feeds you ridiculous, and you're like, what is this? This is nonsense. If only. If only. That's probably good. Oh my gosh, we do have 5 strength arrows. No double down. I don't feel that confident. They have some weird picks that might work out very poorly for us. With the new enchant totem being expensive, you really can't use it to harass and lane as easily, so... We should pay for it, but we won't. The thing is, they only have 2 ranged, and I don't think they'll be able to do much with it. I want my Iron Branch. Iron Branch! Okay, since I've already taken damage. He has 3 mangoes. I do that too, so I actually don't blame him. I know what he's capable of. Okay. That's like 1 mango worth of stuff. There we go. If he's not lasting or then I am doing my job. Thanks. He's standing there. Actually, I need that more than I am. He's having a rough time. I made sure I got that deny, so Sven could get his last hit. That's how the support does. Also, we want to ping that. Chaos Knight's not really doing anything. Chaos Knight lost a huge advantage on us. Fissure level 2. Increase that damage. Did I? How does it feel, Chaos Knights? To have Earthshaker deny all your last hits. It must feel awful. Killed Shadow Demon, love it. Okay, dude. That's cool, whatever. I definitely wasn't coming over for that. That was weird. He gave me like the health back that I would have lost. That I did lose. Yeah, I don't know why. It's really irritating that it's behind me. Oh. Good, he avoided it. I'm dead. Best thing I can do is stun. Set up X. No other option was good there. Yeah, report that kitty. Alright, Axe just came in with no mana and basically fed. Two kills fed up here. Me being one of them, of course. Taking it this time. You can't stop me. I get some aftershock in there. That was rough, but I made it happen. Now I have boots. Finally. Only took 6 years. Now they have boots, I can actually do stuff like catch up to people and not get stuck. You gotta be careful. Wait, what are you buying, Sven? You get a lot of money. Don't do that. Sven was wrong to do that. I did not make Sven move in there. See, he's just being negative, and it's not very helpful. I'll TP real quick so that it'll come with it. Access call, so this should end positively. Let's see what kinds of things we can find. One place I love to ward is right here. It gives you a lot of vision about their TPing. Out if he starts spinning. A buckler. Cool. We've hurt Jug. That's enough for me. Oop. They dewarded me here. So instead, I'll have to put the ward up somewhere else. He killed first. That's good. If he dewarded there, he probably has a ward, so I'm just going to walk over like I'm stealing their rune. And then on the way out, I'll ward. I'm not the best support, and I admit that. But the guy needs to at least just chill and be a human being about it. Ask. Got at least one more ward I can put down somewhere. What's Sven doing? Farming? Yep. Lose vision so that Act can't get jumped. That's where I want my vision, if I have an option. When Magnus is here, I doubt he's going to do anything about a Cast Knight, but, you know, we'll see. I don't like it any mana. It wasn't so bad. I'll do it by myself, that's fine. Magnus lost his lane, he's complaining at us, and I just don't even understand. It wasn't because of wards, I'll tell you that. He lost lane. I didn't watch, but he lost lane because it's a crappy lane. That's all there is to it. Tinker just kind of hits you and bad stuff happens. That's pretty bad. I'm really disappointed. This is so unfortunate. We're losing pretty bad here. I'm so dead. Okay, cool. That's very nice. I like it. I like this, what just happened. I don't like Chaos Knight going crazy over here. And we were beating Chaos Knight in lane for the majority until things started going really poorly. The real problem is I'm never going to have enough money for my Blink Dagger. I'm going to be poor this whole game. I haven't even got mana boots in the 16 minutes, you know? Tinker. Tinker was there. Magnus is dead. He's alive. I can't get out of here? Look at that. That's my own fissure, okay. I was gonna say. Can't keep up with him. Not like he is. Not like he's running there. I couldn't keep up with him. I need mana. I think I should have caught him with the stun, to be fair, but the shift queuing is too strong. Too strong. He should have just ulted. You might as well at that point. You're gonna die. I need my mana boots. Plays. Fish out poison not gonna really kill Axe or anything. Oof. I almost died to jungle creeps. I wish I had. Tinker's going crazy. It's over as far as that's concerned. Thank you, Courier, who I accidentally gave my stuff to. Magnus is useless. Like, he's tried, but he didn't end up helping in the early game because he let Tinker farm. Like, he chose Magnus mid, which isn't really a thing anymore because it's really rough to fight good mids. There's better mid heroes, that's the point. Guy's just being whiny, you know what I mean? Oh, I forgot about Legion. Haven't seen her at all. She has Blade Mail and Shadow Blade. That's a problem. I'll never be able to keep up with that. There's no way. Ooh, level 2 ult. Much better. Let's waste it. I'm just kidding. little bit faster thanks to my my windlace. It's gonna help me get around the map and do stuff. I hope. There's Chaos Knight trying to kill Sven.
Get him.
Good.
Просто нечто.
Ah, crap. Too late. We are all melee, so I have no ability to destroy it. I lose my money for that, but it's okay. I can beat it, Sven. No biggie. I just want to be able to like help my team right now by, you know, getting us kills, but we're just not in a good position to do such a thing. Chaos Knight's not really that farmed somehow. He has stuff. It's just unless he has a stock like an item coming or a stockpile of gold, he doesn't have as much farm as he really should.
Kill them. Come on.
That's how you destroy a jerk. Nice. That was a huge net worth flux. That's all it takes. Woo woo! That was exciting. That was huge. We got a lot of kills from that, a lot of money, and we took a tier 2 tower, so I would say A+ for us. B+. We weren't perfect. B+ for us. I actually think an Aether Lens would be really cool here. Yeah, I think so. Some movement speed would be nice. No sound. There should be sound. Afrochick, can you hear me? Or are you just messing with me, Scolarino? I wouldn't be surprised. I'll walk backwards to grab my blink dagger and I'll test real quick. Do I sound like anything? Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I can hear myself, as I'm sure Afrochick just heard the echo and everybody else heard the echo. I'm not sure. It might have been a moment when I wasn't talking, but yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely talking. I know this doesn't mean anything to you, because right now I'm going for everybody else who's watching, but I thought I heard a buff. I did. Hehehehe. I figured I'd just get something off at the end to hopefully matter. It did. It did matter. Yes! Yes! Get wrecked. Yeah, I'm the lowest in the team, so I can use this. No shame in using the tomes. That's unfortunate. Sven buying a Mask of Madness here is pretty bad, actually, versus Chaos Knight. I highly disapprove. There we go, level 16. Just that little bit of extra damage. That's where it's at. I'm trying to be around so I can actually like put up some wards. But they're dewarding a lot. SD invis. Alright, SCSD, he became visible. Wow, Jug's fast. Not really surprised. What to do? Aether Lens, I think, is still the build. I think so. We tried there, just didn't really work out. Did Sven die? Yeah, he did. Sad, sad, sad. We have to make sure that we only take fights that are going to lead to ridiculously good things. It's hard to judge that before the fight starts, but we can't take... I was hopeful. Is that on the outside of the camp? There we go. Hopefully the camp spawning stays solid. Maybe Yules would be good, I'm not really sure. Now, you know what?
Axe, do something! Fucking Christ, you're useless.
The sadness. I obviously need a mech at some point. Unless Todd already has one, does he? Oh, he does have Guardian Greaves. Oh, okay. So I can change my boots out whenever I feel like it. Just call. Just gonna call. That's all it is. This guy. I don't understand.
No game, Axe. What the fuck? There's a fucking juggernaut in the game. All he has to do is look.
I can't take the negativity even if it's not directed at me. It's just not helpful. Well, he stinks that he's killing all these illusions. Nice. Okay. That's that. That didn't do anything. Okie dokie. Well, I did something. I feel that I was effective. And then Legion got some duels. And we moved on, I guess. I haven't been super effective, but I've been trying. I guess Yules wouldn't be terrible. There are benefits to having Yules, just for mobility's sake and helping against Legion duels and stuff. I think it might be good. This actually increases my Blink Decker's range too, which is great for moving in. I tried. I tried. Somebody but me bought wards. I know it's him just because he's being, you know, a jerk basically, but I've been buying him all game. Tide has a problem with Axe. Sven has a problem with Magnus. Magnus has a problem with everybody. Me and Sven in particular, it seemed before I muted him. There's no way to win under that sort of umbrella. That's so annoying. There's other people in the house. I don't know why it's down here. It's like super frustrating. He didn't even care. He personally didn't care. His illusions died. Axe is pretty useless at this point. The Chaos Knight just has too much health. It doesn't matter if I hit him with my ult at this point. He just kind of... He takes a lot of damage. I mean, it was a lot comparatively to his maximum health. He was at like 40% maybe, but it's not... I can't finish the other 40%. Looks like Jug's dead. That's cool. That's cool. Get wrecked. That's pretty good, actually. Now that I have extra echo damage, I can do stuff. Like, that would have been much more painful to Magnus. He would have taken, like an extra 300 to 400 damage, which isn't ridiculous, but it's pretty good. There we go. I'm wondering if, what's 500 almost? Yeah, I was wondering if I could sell something to equal it out, but I didn't think so. What's 25 for me? Health, because I don't really care about the enchant totem too much. Well, enchant totem could provide some benefit to stun locking, I guess. It's not for the damage, it's just to keep going. To keep doing, the stunning. I don't know if that's beneficial, though. Seems a little greedy. Those are just illusions. Well, the good news is I have Yules. I'm like 20 faster, which is great. I don't even know what to build now. I'm broke, you know. This doesn't help me. I wish, but it just really doesn't help that much. Oh, an orchid, maybe. Oh, I'm powered, I see. Oh, come on, Tinker! Take the damage from those creeps! Thank God Tide's tanky. Yes! Yes! He's just gotta get out at this point. It was well fought, though. Almost got Tinker. If I did, that would have been dramatic. I should have used him, hoping to do the 50 damage when he lands, but I didn't think it was worth it. It probably wasn't. I should have wanded. Oh, no. I might have lived long enough. I might have got him. Just that last hit that it needed. If Tinker was dead, then we could have taken the tier 2. Then could have taken the tier 2. Although Legion might have got a duel for it, so. Because I would have still been allied to duel. I don't think I need the enchant totem reduction. It's kind of ridiculous. This game's actually turned into a decent game. Now that it's gone long enough. Getting a refresher in this case probably isn't worth it, just because there won't be enough things the second time around to bother. The second time I want to ult, it's just going to be only Chaos Knight left. All of his illusions will be dead from the first time. Here I am. I want a fissure range, just so I get Tinker, but I don't think it's worth it. Should have gushed him. I gotta go over there to the Chaos Knight Rumble. Bye. Tinker has a Scythe of Ice. Tinker has a Scythe of Ice. That's awful. CK is now one of our only real problems. He's just so tough. It's Tinker and CK now. CK's banking on the fact that I won't be there, so I'm going to be there. Once they really commit, I'm just gonna run over and ruin his life. Good thing I'm kind of tanky as Earthshaker. It's nice. Oh my god. Holy. I don't swear on stream, but something. Fill in the blank. That was so huge. I can't even believe that. Like, what just happened? Dude, comeback is real. Like, what? Alright, we have high ground vision. Oh no. There we go. We got a Rax for it. We're ahead of them now. I have money. What is this? Although I have to spend it anyway. Doesn't do me much good the way it is. An orchid might be good. No, actually, screw that. I changed my mind. I want travels. Ooh. Bite my shiny metal Earthshaker butts. I cannot believe that just worked. Holy crap. The Yules at the exact perfect moment. What is this game? Ooh. Just for efficiency. I just can't even believe everything that just happened. Ha! He deceived. Ha ha ha. Oh. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I have no right to win that match. No right. Who's feeder? Axe. He'd tip me. I'll just tip him back. He didn't say anything negative. You know what? That alone, he didn't say anything the whole match. I'll reward it. I'll just ignore that. Now he is. Now the match is over. That's fine, actually. So that game, I'm assuming I did very little damage. No, I actually did a good amount compared to some people on my team. You know, Ty did a little more than me. He was in most of those fights. He survived. And of course, Sven was our carry, so I'm not surprised by that. But I did like some decent damage. So that game, I don't even know how to break this game down. I'm just going to take a minute and try to like wrap my mind around it. Net worth wise, we were fortunate enough that Sven has more net worth than anybody on their team. Largely because of the buybacks, but, you know. And Tide Hunter actually had a lot, too. He was close to their Tinker. That's impressive. Tide was getting some serious money. So you can see right here that it started getting worse and worse. We had like a couple good fights and got super bad for a while. And then we finally just had this ridiculous set of fights. Whole game I was bottom. Tide was really good the whole game. Kudos to him. Terrible Magnus. Pretty bad on the Axe Jungle. And Sven did okay. Problem was, their Juggernaut and Tinker did great, and Legion and Chaos Knight did okay. So it's kind of a problem that they were doing good enough. I guess their item builds. Legion went Shadow Blade, which is fine. The Blade Mail's amazing. Awesome choice. The Death was good, especially since Sven had already bought a Mask of Madness and shown it. Extra Armor Shred is... the more negative armor you are, the more it does, actually. And the more positive you are, the less it does. Negative armor is much stronger than positive armor is when you get like around the 0 point. So it's really effective to do this. This is more negative armor. And just a Silver Edge because it'll stop Tides, Kraken Shell, and Axe's spins. So I can understand that. That's fine. Shadow Demon didn't really buy much. He's buying all support items. He outsupported me easy. Juggernaut went Manta first. What's wrong with people? This is why people lose. Jug would have been way more effective if he had the Diffusal earlier. Basher's fine, I understand. Abyssal Blade's great for knocking people out who keep doing stuff like, you know, Sven. His BKB, for example. Chaos Knight built pretty typical. No complaints. Tinker... That's pretty typical of what he needed. He needed the Scythe to stop us from initiating. That was his way of chasing us. So that's fine. Honestly, the only reason we won that match is because we have crazy team fight. Magnus ults. Magnus Empower. Earthshaker ult. Fissure. Even Enchant Totem. Tide Hunter ult. Bought a Shiva's for extra team fight. Tide Hunter bought a Refresher. Magnus bought a Refresher. Axe Call. And then we had a Pipe. We had Guardian Greaves. We had a Crimson Guard. Sven has Cleave. He has an AoE Stun. Stormhammer. We have all the team fight, especially against... You know, like illusions and stuff. Like, we're great against big amounts of people. AoE stuff. The problem is that they're better against solo pickoffs, and the problem is the more health we got, the harder it was to solo pick off, and the more likely the rest of our team could just keep fighting anyway. Realistically, they lost that game because we're all strength heroes. 3,319, I love it. We're all strength heroes, and they let the game go on too far, where their nuke doesn't do as much. Like, Tinker starts becoming less effective damage-wise, but more effective blind-wise as the game goes on, and, like, his Scythe becomes effective too. But his damage doesn't really matter as much, you know what I mean? And Chaos Knight's less likely to instantly kill you up until he gets all of his items. Like, he's 6-slotted, which takes a long time. He obviously isn't right now. Jug's ult becomes less likely to instantly kill you. Shadow Demon doesn't really do a lot of damage anymore. It just gets to that point where we're all so tanky that they can't kill us fast. And then we'll get the chance to get off our abilities no matter what. And since we have refreshers and stuff, we'll just keep going. And we have the Pipe. We have the Crimson Guard and Guardian Greaves to just give us that extra bit of survivability. Burst healing, prevention from Tinker's magic damage, prevention from right clicks. I mean, we had everything. We had a BKB on Sven. We were just ready to go, basically. It's hard to really wrap my mind around it any further than that, but that was a ridiculous game. That was a ridiculous game. I can't believe we won. I'm happy, though. That's 51 MMR so far. So unless I double down and lose, I can't possibly lose any MMR. So I'm happy. It's going to be a good next game. I'm feeling strong. Powerful. Good stuff. Also climbing up in that battle pass level, so not that it matters, but just be that much more. Glad I completed the achievement. That's always good. Was I always an Orb of Venom, by the way? Yeah, probably. This game probably much less interesting. We had Tyrant, Xanatos, Feeder, and Noir. Nope, none of those people. Cool.
5 seconds remaining.
Invoker, huh? Who's a good mid versus Invoker, I wonder?
5 seconds remaining.
I scale pretty well. Stun. I could do Storm. Storm scales pretty well. I know people can see that, so it's not like they really need to be told that, but I just thought I would note it. Ooh, assists. If I win and get some assists, then I'll be get that challenge.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
3, 2, 1. I'll pick before, I guess, because I don't want to lose gold. Thanks. Not losing gold over it. No thanks. Silencer. It's our turn, right? Not wrong. Oh no, I picked into the silencer. What's wrong with me? I didn't even see that. I'm an idiot. I picked into a silencer, a storm. I just have to have Yules. That's all it is. That's hard. Don't hate it. I mean, I don't know. It's just... We need the dazzle.
That's just how it is. This is important. I'm glad my team is talking this over, even if people aren't necessarily like following through with what other people seem to want. Chalice and we need it. I want double down. I don't believe in it that much, but I think this is a decent setup. So I'm pretty strong against Drow until I get silenced from Drow. Like I don't want to get that silenced. That's the problem. I'm good at hurting Legion if she duels someone else. Like I zip in and start doing a buttload of damage. I start, you know, stunning and all that crap. Silence are strong against me, but I just have to buy Yules. That's just what it is. Dragon Knight doesn't really touch me. I don't touch him. We just kind of ignore each other because I'm not going to do enough damage to matter. And he's not going to catch me. His stun is so close ranged unless he ults. Invoker could be a problem, but I can usually just ult away. I'll just bet the 500 now. I'm confident enough that I don't mind putting my streak up. It's only a 3 streak, you know, no biggie. Why you don't pause, you just DC. That way you can have, so what happens is if you pause when you're not DC'd, it counts as just a regular pause. So you have pauses, okay, it's hard to explain. If you don't already know this, you have a pause, everybody has a pause that cannot be unpaused by the enemy team for so long, each. The problem is, if you pause while you're not DC'd, it wastes the pause without using it. So if you pause and then DC, they can unpause instantly, and you don't have your pause anymore, your non-unpausable pause. So the other 4 of us do, so we can force a pause for long enough. But you're wasting a resource by pausing before you DC. Just DC. Tell your team you're about to DC, then have them pause. Okie dokie. Let's get into this. Get that static remnant. Storm, you're so slow. Run faster. Block. Block like your life depends on it. Invoker messed up his block. He has 2 shared tangos. I have a slight advantage here with regen until he starts quas abusing. He's desperately hoping I wouldn't get that. He's ridiculous if he thought I wasn't going to get that. Alright, I just gained a huge advantage. I got all those. Good trade. Oop, alacrity. I don't want to get hit by that. I'll tell you that right now. Woo, Invoker. You must be feeling pretty bad. Alright, now I gotta get my boots. Dreads. You gotta watch out when he uses his alacrity. The good thing is Invoker's mana pool is incredibly limited early game. That's an attempt at me making him waste his not really worried about him. I am a little bit ahead of him experience-wise. I try to use that as a distraction. That way he'd be way more focused on my spell and not realize I put a ward down. It's hard to tell if he'll fall for it, but I'm hoping. Alright, there's the last of his shared tangos. He's relying solely on Quas for a little while. That's not good. Poor, poor Wind Ranger. Alacrity can be pretty painful. You just gotta kind of grit your teeth and make it through it. Teeth. I said T. T. You don't grit your T. I don't think you can grit T. Grit your teeth and just deal with it. I think whoever said it, I think Huskar or whatever, who said that I won't lose lane, but it'll be rough. That was a pretty accurate assessment. About the same level, which is not so bad here. I feel as if I can probably make this count for something. If Invoker's just sending his glove now, I should be able to make sure that he does not get... Uh-oh. I turn suddenly. Okay. I have ult soon. Safety ult. I feel pretty good about it. I feel solid. That, I feel that ult was necessary for, you know, survival. I don't know what he was going to do next. I do know I'm going to utilize this and check if there's a rune here. There is. Sure. I didn't get him. But he'll have to be weak and let me push this basically for as long as I want. Not as long as I want, but until he's able to come and take it back by force. It was pretty fast. I mean, that's what you get at my MMR. I'm not even that fast when I go walk, even though I should be. I made them use their Fortify. That's pretty strong. Poker Silencer mid, which means I don't have to worry about either of them top. I'll take it. That's good for me. I mean, I didn't really want Tekis to get the money necessarily, but it's cool. He's doing a lot of work to try to limit where people can and can't go, so. Okay. While he was off shrining, I got the ability to take the advantage and just deny the tower. We are almost equal level. He's a little bit ahead of me. But it's not really a loss. It's okay. And he denied the middle tower, so it's even now. He might have a slight advantage now. Alright, Yule's is probably my first real item. Poker's missing and I don't know where. Goodbye, Legion Commander. That was really nice. That was a nice situation to find myself in. Drow's next. That was really crazy. That was like a ridiculous fight up there. But fortunately, from that fight, I got a kill and an assist. That's unfortunate for Oscar. I'd love to rush a a Bloodstone, but I just don't think it's the play here. I need my Yules too much. I'll do Yules, Bloodstone, then we'll see if I need a maybe a Lincoln's. Probably Lincoln's. Bye, Invoker. Ah, sweet, sweet shrine. I'll bring both of them. Just to further increase my ability to kill. Oh crap. He'll kill Drow. We can Dragon Knight. Couldn't be that strong. That's brutal. We're being ruthless with them right now. There. He didn't get to push. That's what stopping him basically means in this context. Prevent him from getting anything from what we got. Done and done. Alright, now Bloodstone. It's just a really good item. I thought maybe Techi's got dual damage. He did not. I was hopeful for a second. Alright, well, let's keep getting kills. I'm 4-0-3. I'm ready. Is it close? Just want them to know that I know. kill. Ah, ah, ah. Purge myself. I was waiting, but I gotta do it. My Soul Ring that's coming now will also increase my regen, both mana and health, by a good amount. It's a useful item. There we go. Now I have some good regen. Kill Drow. Bye, Drow. Unless she leaves now. This second, she's dead, pretty much. Ooh. Just Shadowblade. I was wrong. She's not dead. She's not dead. That's money for us, though. Putting pressure everywhere. I have my Yules now, so Drow can't just move on me whenever she wants. That was really one of my main concerns playing this. Ooh, money. I can see 3, so I'm not too worried about, Oh, wow. I didn't even know Legion had a blink, by the way. Never really saw it. I expected, though. It's 19 minutes. Took her long enough. But that warns my team will assist them, hopefully. Dang well better. I had to sell this now anyway. Place it with real items. So now that I'm in this fantastic position, I got a little bit more health and mana, so that should help me not get dueled so easily. I would have died anyway. Thanks to the Sunstrike. The Sunstrike was like the deal sealer there. Should keep an eye on everybody to see if I can do anything. I could probably do something to Dragon Knight, but if he's not alone, then I'll have a problem. Not in duel. Oh my, I caught her. How much techies it come with? That's what it is. I'm not defending the death. New group wouldn't be a terrible idea. Woof. Woof, that was close. I'm gonna need armor this game for sure. Instead of I really should be attacking before. Oop. Before I get rid of my charge. So like if I zip, I need to attack to get rid of my overcharge charge, and then do that. Do another static remnant to get another charge. That's how it's supposed to be in Storm. I got the Soul Booster, some decent HP that goes with that. Less likely to be dueled successfully now. These early Aegis is awesome, by the way. I agree. It's a good strat. Oh, mine. Sweet. I don't know how I snuck that away from Muskar considering his damage potential. I was done. I tried to be there. I didn't see it, so I won't comment. I think if you have blast off, you get canceled if someone grabs you in air with like a something like duel. I'm not sure though. Anyway, I'm just glad to have my Bloodstone finally. Got Yules, I'll have Bloodstone, gonna build up to a Lincoln's. I can't really stop Drow almost ever. Nice. Nice. Oh, nice. Woo. Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. Oh. That's sad. Poor Dazzle. I think Shallow was just about to come up, too. Cool. I'm out. I'm safe. I love it. At the mid tower. It's great. I'll rush a little bit. I get that mana back. Nice. That's 14 dual damage on techies. That's so funny. And I have the health regen too. Oh, she's a Deso. Oh my gosh. The split push is real. We now have a pretty big advantage because we have 2 tier 2s and they have none. We have 2 left. They have none left. It's true, I didn't even see them until it was too late.
Patience from Zoe.
I came on and killed Dragon Knight, so that's kind of beneficial. I made sure it happened before Dazzle died, too. So Dazzle... Oh! Oh! DD Drow? Are we able to handle it? I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm about to have a bonus armor going on, so... Eight armor. Now it's going to be much harder for me to die to the right-click damage from people like Drow and Legion. Silly Dragon Knight. Silly Dragon Knight. And there's a Drow mid, so that's 2, so... That's the case. Zip! No vision on them.
This is the siege pick wave. Everybody trying to play.
Legion. Doing pretty good so far. As if. Nope. I would, but it's risky. Oh. Turn. Whoosh. Safe. I'm more concerned with their friends. I don't know why everybody's like just concerned about Silencer. He had friends. Lincoln Sphere. Now I'm happy. I mean, now I'm strong. Hell, a lot of health. I have a Lincoln Sphere, so I can just pop it whenever I feel. Well, not pop it when I feel like it, but pop it when it needs to happen.
Why would you do that?
They already knew. Invoker died again. He did buy back though, which is unfortunate. Dry does some serious damage. Butterfly, ooh. I don't like that. I come back fast, so it's not even a big deal. I did a lot of damage and took a lot of attention. I don't know why nobody else went outside the base. Oh, Huskar did. Go Huskar. Alright, that's DK dead. Oof. Gotta be careful though. Booker's not that brave, I guess. We did take the yeah, we made them buy back. Invoker bought back in the last fight. So basically we just need to keep going. We have 2 tier 3 towers. We just don't have the racks that go with them. But we can. Can try. It's hard though. Silence is not like a wimp. Nice. Not real. I don't think we should chase, but it's not the worst thing. Oh, Invoker's not there. Okay, Drow died. That's kind of good. I have 2 lives. Problem is I'm alone. Gem is gone. We got their gem. That's huge. That's gonna help techies out so much. I just gotta keep going. I get to level 25 and I get the extra vortex. That's what I want.
Alright, we need to get the next roach now. We need to smoke and roach everything. Does anybody have smoke? Alright, people are pretty good. Wait, speed music.
Where'd she go? Just TP out? Must have been an illusion.
Come on, power shot right.
I'll wait it out. There's no reason to jump. This just helped me. Give me some int, give me some attack speed, damage, all that good stuff. They're all up, but they had a ton of BBs. Buybacks, I don't know why I said BBs. They had a ton of buybacks. We just need to kill another one of them. Okay, now with this, I got some good stuff I need. Not good. Up there? I want to get him. What? Why? I'm pumping my bloodstone now. It's nice. I don't know, I guess he had to go or something for a second. That's bad. You can't do that. It will lead to your death, trust me. Like, every time. Bring me.
Okay, let me get this double damage thing. As soon as I do, Dazzle gets a smoke of the seat, and some pick one off right now.
This is gonna be big. Orchid changes a lot of things. Next would be Bloodthorn if I had money, which I really don't. But if I did.
Take the smoke from the freaking quarry.
I know we're about to be smoked. Ah. That was so unfortunate. I bought time though. Wind Ranger started pushing. He knows what he's doing, though. This techie is good. He's just good. He's good techies. Yeah, I would have got away if I just had a little bit more mana the first time I was trying to juke down here. Also would have helped if I was carrying a TP. Already back. Greetings, world. That's what it's about right there. If I can get the Bloodthorn, things really do change. It's a huge increase in power. Looks like our Wind Ranger's trying to take advantage of the back door, which is working. I said I was gonna be top. I vocalized that. If they don't want to stay and defend, we will shred them. Nice. Alright, live. I don't know what we can do here. I gotta keep going back to base because I don't have a lot of mana and I don't want to dive and not make it. Oof, okay. dead. That's a real death. Right now, they're actually losing stuff. They are losing things right now. And those catapults are outside of range. So they kind of have to back. I mean, the wave of megas I made. They're supers, not megas. They actually, if Dragonite doesn't use his abilities to take them out, they're going to take the tier 4. Okay, no. They did do some significant damage, though. Their base is pretty gutted right now. All the inside stuff's gone, so next time the creeps are in there for a little bit, it's done. Ah, so unfortunate. Command the Siege Creeps, absolutely. They're the MVPs. That was not good. Bye. I was dead. We have to stall for Wind Ranger so hard. That's sad, but you know what? It was a well-fought game. I don't know. Sad, but it was a well-fought game. I'm not too bothered by it. I want him to know that. He did really well. I'm sure I did lackluster in damage, but yeah, I mean, I was below Huskar. Techies was, of course, the highest because he did everything for our team, but I was at least significantly above Wind Ranger and Dazzle, of course, in the team fights, just from my own personal knowledge. It's unfortunate. A large problem we were having is that Invoker was really getting a lot of money. It was partially from Blade, but it was mostly just from those fights that happened throughout the game. You know, he had time with his Midas because the game lasted too long. We probably needed more aggressive pushes earlier. That probably would have helped us a lot. We were just struggling. And all their damage came from Invoker, actually. Invoker, and then it was Dragonite, surprisingly. Because Dragonite's usually not a very good carry, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll leave that just because it's closed now. Net worth. I mean, they were ahead most of the game, to be honest. We were never really ahead in net worth, so I can't be surprised that we lost. I started off pretty reasonably. Not great, not bad. Huskar actually had a good start. And that's it. Unfortunately, Wind Ranger did not start as I had hoped. Invoker had a pretty great start, better than me. And Drow was around where I was at. You know, we were similar. I was keeping up with the Drow, so not too bad. On our team, one of the problems. Wind Ranger did fine. I don't really love the Yules, but it's okay. Dazzle was building a mech. That's fine. Dazzle did what he needed to do. I won't complain. Techies probably shouldn't have built a Mjolnir. I really don't support that. I wish he had bought, like, you know, the Bloodstone's fine. I get it. He played fine, by the way. I get the Boots of Travel. Side Device is great. Like, maybe like an Orchid would have been nice, you know? I would have much rather him buy an Orchid, Bloodthorn kind of thing than the Mjolnir. I actually like the Scotty better than Mjolnir, too. I don't know. I just really didn't love that. I don't love that build. I don't love building it into a right-click techies kind of thing. I think that really made us suffer. Huskar did fine early. I love the Heaven's Halberd's great. BKB great.
And it's all curious. I guess just was kind of poor. I don't know. We lost that game mostly just because the game went on too long. And they have a lot of people who... They have all cores. Everybody on their team could be considered a core if they get in a farm. And they did. And we have a Techie who's not really a core. And Dazzle's not really a core. You know what I mean? And Huskar's not the hardest core we could have. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not really worried about it. That's the main breakdown of the game, is that it just went too long, you know? There were no ridiculous plays, no ridiculous builds. It was just... It was what it was. The fortunate thing is that even with that negative 26, we gained 25 today overall, leaving us at the 3,293, just short of 3,300. So I'm happy about that. But it is that time of the night. It is actually significantly past that time of the night. So I will see you guys next time.